Hello guys, today I will show you how to create pop-up notification in Kivy, and we're gonna do this with the player notification. So if you haven't installed it yet, you can just go ahead and do this. Pipe or pipe 3 and install player this way. I have installed it already, so let's just get started with it. So as always, as you can see, I have a main.py and a kv.py. Okay. If you do not understand this layout, you can check out my previous videos. Now let's just start by going to our welcome screen. You can see that we have a welcome screen and main screen. So in our kv file, go to the welcome screen. Let's just create something inside. Okay, maybe you start with this, maybe canvas before, and we give it a color, and inside we give it an RGBA, so we want it to be white. And now let's create a rectangle with the size of our window. And give it a size, let's say root dot size. And let's come here and just create a label maybe. And you're gonna call it text. You give it a text, we say notification, maybe test. And for the size, let me just zoom in. I like this way, it's better. And for the size, let's give it root dot width of 0.3 and root dot height of maybe 0.1 this way. And for the position, let's say we want it to be a little bit centered, maybe 0.35 this way, and root dot height of 4.45. And for the font size, you want it to be root dot width maybe of let's say 0.05. And for the color, we want to be black to be seen. So this way, let's run it and see if it works. Well, as you can see, it's popping here. What we can do next is to maybe create a button. And this button, we're gonna be when we click on it, we want to show a notification. Okay, just for the sake of this video, notify, and then we give it a size of root dots, maybe width of 0.2 and root dot height of 0.05. And for the position, we want to be center, so root dot width of 0.4. And for the heights, let's say 0.1 at the bottom, and we give it an on press. And the on press shall be maybe root notify me this way. I guess that's all. And when we come here, we go to our welcome screen. In here we define our function, so notify me this way, it takes self, and inside let's just pass for now. Okay, as you can see, we have created a button, and in here let's say that we want to get a notification, so we have to use this flyer notification. So let's say that notification notify this way, and it's a function. It takes title and also takes message, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let's try this. The title, let's say maybe notification text test notification test this way, and for the message it is working this way. Okay guys, let's run it and see if it works. As you can see, we have a notification here. It is showing whenever we click on it, we get a notification. I'm using Ubuntu. This works also on Windows and Android. Okay, and what else can we do? Maybe let's try and create text input this way. In here, text, yes, it's capital like this way. And for the ID, let's give it an imp this way, input. And for the size, let's give it a root dot width of maybe 0.3 this way, and the root dot height of 0.05, and for the position we want to be above the button, so root dot width of 0.3, or let's give it a 4 here and in here 0.3, so it can be centered according to the width, and for the height above the buttons 0.2, and let's give it a hit text maybe, and let's say enter not if text this way. For the color we want to be black, so this way, and we want it to be centered all in, I think this way, yes, and in here we want it to be centered, the text centered in the text input. Let's try it and see if it works. Yes, we have it here. We can type whatever we want, and in here, when we come here, we go to our notify, and let's create maybe self dot body for the message, and we give it self dot IDs dot imp dot text this way. I think that's all. And when we launch our application, I'm gonna type something. This is a notification, a simple notification this way. No, it's not changing because we haven't affected this to the message. So in here, when we come here, we do this self dot body. We can also do self IDs, but assuming that you're gonna be using this somewhere else, so self body. Okay, and let's see if it works. You can see that it works, and we have one more thing to do. You can see that this notification takes a PNG, takes an icon. Okay, so when we come here to the notify function, it also takes the app icon. Okay, so let's do this app icon, and we have to pass in the if I'm gonna pass just this way, maybe Python .png, it didn't work for me. So you have to pass in the whole path from your home directory. So which is which I'm going to pass right here. Okay, and let's see if it works. You can see I have a Python here icon, and in here this is icon test notif. You can see that we have a notification here with an icon. So this is all for this video. You can like or subscribe or whatever, and I hope it had been useful for you. And remember that this works on Windows and also on Android.